The table is set, the turkey is roasted, but how much do you really know about Thanksgiving? Hello people, welcome back to Kid Pillar, a channel for amazing fun quizzes and facts. This time around, we're dishing out the ultimate Thanksgiving quiz that may push you to roast your turkey a little more. Can you handle the stuffing and be the ultimate Turkey Day champion? Let's find out. Question 1. What role did Squanto, a Native American, play in the first Thanksgiving celebration? A. He taught the Pilgrims how to grow corn. B. He translated during peace negotiations. C. He prepared the food for the feast. D. He invited the Wampanoag to the banquet. The correct answer is A. He taught the Pilgrims how to grow corn. Squanto was crucial to the survival of the Pilgrims by teaching them agricultural techniques, such as planting corn and using fish as fertilizer. His knowledge and support helped the Pilgrims adapt to their new environment, making him an essential figure in the early history of Thanksgiving. Question 2. Which year is traditionally recognized as the first Thanksgiving celebration? A. 1492. B. 1620. C. 1621. D. 1776. The correct answer is C. 1621. The first Thanksgiving is believed to have occurred in 1621, when the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Native Americans shared a feast to celebrate a successful harvest. This event is considered the foundation of the modern Thanksgiving holiday in the United States, a day as important as Christmas and New Year's. Question 3. How long did the first Thanksgiving feast last? A. 3 days. B. 1 week. C. 2 weeks. D. 1 day. The correct answer is A. 3 days. The first Thanksgiving feast, held in 1621, lasted 3 days. It was a celebration attended by both the Pilgrims and Native Americans, with a variety of foods. Question 4. What is one of the most commonly accepted reasons the Pilgrims chose turkey for their feast? A. It was the only meat available. B. It was a symbol of abundance. C. It was easy to hunt. D. It was the preference of the natives. The correct answer is C. It was easy to hunt. Turkey was very common in the region and easy to hunt, making it a practical choice for the Pilgrims' feast. Its large size also provided enough meat to feed many people. Question 5. Which president started the modern tradition of pardoning a turkey on Thanksgiving in 1989? A. Ronald Reagan. B. George H.W. Bush. C. Bill Clinton. D. Barack Obama. The correct answer is B. George H.W. Bush. Although Ronald Reagan had already pardoned turkeys, it was George H.W. Bush who made the modern tradition of the presidential turkey pardon official in 1989, a tradition that continues to this day. Question 6. Which early American colony celebrated Thanksgiving in 1619 before the Pilgrims? A. Jamestown. B. Roanoke. C. Plymouth. D. Berkeley Hundred. The correct answer is D. Berkeley Hundred. The colony at Berkeley Hundred in Virginia celebrated a day of Thanksgiving in 1619, a year before the Pilgrims' feast. Question 7. Which U.S. president promoted turkey as the centerpiece of Thanksgiving dinner? A. George Washington. B. Abraham Lincoln. C. Franklin D. Roosevelt. D. Thomas Jefferson. The correct answer is B. Abraham Lincoln. Although turkeys were already popular, it was during Abraham Lincoln's presidency that turkey began to solidify as the centerpiece of Thanksgiving dinner, especially after Lincoln declared Thanksgiving a national holiday in 1863. Question 8. What is the significance of the cornucopia, commonly associated with Thanksgiving? A. It symbolizes the journey of the Pilgrims. B. It represents the harvest and abundance. C. It was used as a serving vessel at the first Thanksgiving. D. It signifies peace between Pilgrims and Native Americans. Answer is B. It represents the harvest and abundance. The cornucopia, also known as the horn of plenty, is a symbol of a bountiful harvest and abundance. It has become a traditional decorative element during Thanksgiving celebrations, filled with fruits, vegetables, and grains. Question 9. What is the name of the Native American tribe that celebrated the first Thanksgiving with the Pilgrims? A. Cherokee. B. Iroquois. C. Wampanoag. D. Sioux. The answer is C. Wampanoag. The Wampanoag tribe played a crucial role in helping the Pilgrims survive their first year in the New World, teaching them vital skills such as farming and fishing. The 1621 feast symbolizes the cooperation and friendship between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag people. Question 10. What Thanksgiving trend on social media became popular in 2021, involving creating themed decorations using food ingredients? A. The edible Thanksgiving table. B. The edible Thanksgiving tree. C. The edible Thanksgiving wreath. D. The edible Thanksgiving centerpiece. The correct answer is C. The edible Thanksgiving wreath. In 2021, the social media trend of making Thanksgiving-themed wreaths using food ingredients became very popular. Question 11. Which president moved Thanksgiving to the second-to-last Thursday in November to extend the shopping season? A. Woodrow Wilson. B. Herbert Hoover. C. John F. Kennedy. D. Franklin D. Roosevelt. The correct answer is D. Franklin D. Roosevelt. In 1939, President Franklin D. Roosevelt moved Thanksgiving up 1 week to extend the shopping period during the Great Depression. This decision was controversial and led to the creation of Franksgiving, with some states refusing to change the date. Question 12. What is the name of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America in 1620? A. Santa Maria. B. Mayflower. C. Nina. D. Pinta. The answer is B. Mayflower. The Mayflower is the iconic ship that carried the Pilgrims from England to the New World in 1620. The passengers faced a dangerous journey across the Atlantic, and their arrival marked the beginning of one of the most famous settlements in American history. Question 13. Which television marathon has become a Thanksgiving classic since the 1990s? A. The Twilight Zone Marathon. B. The Disney Movie Marathon. C. The Friends Marathon. D. The Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Marathon. The answer is C. The Friends Marathon. Since the 1990s, Thanksgiving episodes of Friends have become a television marathon classic during the holiday, attracting fans year after year. Question 14. In what year was the first NFL game played on Thanksgiving Day? A. 1902. B. 1920. C. 1934. D. 1950. The answer is C. 1934. The first NFL game on Thanksgiving Day was played in 1934, with the Detroit Lions facing the Chicago Bears. Since then, American football on Thanksgiving Day has become a beloved tradition, with the Lions and the Dallas Cowboys regularly hosting the games. Question 15. Which of the following foods is believed not to have been part of the first Thanksgiving feast in 1621? A. Turkey. B. Pumpkin. C. Mashed potatoes. D. Corn. The correct answer is C. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes were not part of the first Thanksgiving feast in 1621. The foods mentioned in historical records of the feast included turkey, pumpkin, corn, and other local products, but mashed potatoes became a traditional food later on. Question 16. Which bird was more common in the early Thanksgiving celebrations? A. Goose. B. Pheasant. C. Chicken. D. Partridge. The correct answer is A. Goose. The goose was more common in early Thanksgiving celebrations, but turkey has become the predominant bird today. The shift happened as turkey farming became more widespread and commercialized, making it a more affordable and accessible option for families. Question 17. Which state was the first to adopt Thanksgiving as an annual holiday? A. New York. B. Massachusetts. C. Virginia. D. New Hampshire. The correct answer is A. New York. New York was the first state to adopt Thanksgiving as an annual holiday in 1817. Question 18. Which sauce is traditionally made on Thanksgiving? A. Hollandaise sauce. B. Barbecue sauce. C. Pesto sauce. D. Cranberry sauce. The correct answer is D. Cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce is a traditional dish served during Thanksgiving in the United States. It complements the main dishes, particularly turkey, with its sweet and tangy flavor, making it a staple in many Thanksgiving meals. Question 19. Which famous Thanksgiving parade is known for its giant balloons shaped like popular characters? A. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. B. Hollywood Thanksgiving Parade. C. National Thanksgiving Parade. D. New York Winter Parade. The correct answer is A. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. This parade in New York City is famous for its large inflatable balloons featuring cartoon characters. Question 20. Which influential Victorian-era woman campaigned for 17 years to establish Thanksgiving as a national holiday? A. Louisa May Alcott. B. Harriet Beecher Stowe. C. Sarah Josepha Hale. D. Susan B. Anthony. The correct answer is C. Sarah Josepha Hale. Hale was a writer and editor who campaigned for years to make Thanksgiving a national holiday, achieving her goal in 1863. Did you already know these Thanksgiving facts? How many questions did you get right? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this quiz, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more fun content. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get updates every time we post a new video. Thanks for watching!